Hello again, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ali Marshall. I am so excited that you're here. Today we are going to be doing my first buy or buy video, and we're going to be talking about all the new releases and what I think and what I'm going to go out and get and what I'm going to pass on. And I'm just so excited to talk about all this stuff because I watch it, hi kitty, I watch it day to day, and I just get so excited about when new releases come out, and there's been so many recently. So I just want to talk to you guys about what I'm thinking of getting, what I'm thinking about not, all the hype, and I'm just going to talk about everything that's been happening in the makeup world and what I'm thinking about getting. Again, guys, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me when I see you guys, like my videos or subscribe to me. It just shows me that I'm doing something right. So please make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, so the first thing, I have like a whole list here on my phone of stuff that's just come out. So the first thing that has come out, it literally was released today, is the Jeffree Thirsty collection, the summer collection for 2018, and his palette. And I believe there are a few new liquid lips and lip scrubs. He hasn't shown us them yet. Apparently they're not quite in yet, but he has told us the flavors, and I was really impressed by the palette that he created. I was, the little sneak peek we got a few weeks ago, I was not impressed by it. I just feel like I've seen it, but once he showed it to us, I mean, those metallics just literally shook me. I was literally shook by these metallics that he put in this palette. I was just really in awe of what he did. I just feel like it's a very put together palette, and it's very summery and beautiful. There's a lot of like pinkies, and I haven't really played with a lot of like kind of neutral pinks. So I'm really excited for that. I did notice he didn't tell us what the highlighters were, which was what I was most excited about because I love his highlighters, and I saw from a while back that he was going to be doing a liquid highlighter, which I have such dry skin, so liquid highlighters are like literally my go-to, and I was waiting for that and I didn't see it. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe he's waiting to release when like the lip scrubs come out. I don't know. But anyways, I was really impressed by what Jeffree put out. I think it's very like put together, and I think he's learning in the process, it's really cool to see him like growing up. But I love it, and I probably will get it. Next is, okay, we're gonna do like a little like tea time here because there's been so much between the three of these people, and yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. But the next is the Manny release, which is his Life is a Drag from Lunar Cosmetics, his own brand. You know what? I like the neutrals, but I'm not sure I'm going to go out and get it. I just feel like I have all of those colors, and then the brights, at least with the swatches I've seen, don't look incredible. But I don't know, I kind of expected something more exciting with Life's a Drag. Maybe like all colors, or like two neutrals and then a bunch of different colors. But I just was really excited for something else, and it just kind of was a little bit of a letdown. Sorry to all you Manny fans out there. I'm excited for his next release, but this one I'm definitely going to pass on. The next is the Aliyourali release, which is her Nudie Patootie palette, which is all kind of neutrals. I guess she loves neutrals. I don't really watch her channel too much, but I do love her, and I love her style, and she's very similar to me with like what she likes to wear. This is so different for me. You would know if you've talked to me that I'm a neutrals person. Again, I feel like it's neutrals I've seen before and have found in other palettes. Like there's this one kind of magenta-y deep metallic that looks a lot like my Soft Glam palette. So again, I might look at it, might wait a little bit, but as of right now, I don't really have any interest in going and buying it right now. The next new release is the Fenty Beauty release, where Rihanna released, oh my god, so many new products for the summer. There were like metallic lips, there were like, I think 3 new highlighter palettes, or like cases, I guess. And I was just literally she always puts out the most interesting things. Like she will never do something that you've seen before. Like the one highlighter palette, I'll link the name below and like the little picture right up here. But it is like this magenta highlighter and then this bright orange creamsicle highlighter, and it is so interesting. I've never seen that before. And then she said that she wore it to the Met Gala last year or 2 years ago, I'm not quite sure. but it would just look so beautiful, and I'm a little too fair for any of the highlighter palettes. Maybe the one like frosty blue pinky one, I'll link right here, but I probably won't go and grab any of the new releases. I might go and grab one of the old releases or try the foundation. But for me, they're a little too bright. I love my white highlight. Like on me right now is my Ofra. And just a little bit too deep tones for my skin tone to work. Maybe as a blush or some eye. Yeah, so I'll probably pass on that for now. Sorry, Rihanna, love you, girl. The next release is the Juvias Jet Setter release, where they released some bronzers and a few liquid lips, and I think their bronzers were like the main big focal point of this Jet Setter release. I personally have found a few of my Ride or Die bronzers recently. L'Oreal has their Pro Glow in the color Light. I love it. It is so neutral and it just blends so well into my skin that I will probably pass on Juvias, especially after my last encounter with them with their foundation and their liner and their lip. Kind of all of them were fails for me, so I'm not too excited about going and getting new Juvias products. So I'll probably also pass on that one. Next one that I am so excited for though is the new Dose of Colors eyeshadows. I think they're pressed metallic pigments. Oh my god, these things look so beautiful. They're $20 per pan, which is insane. Like, it's kind of almost disturbing to me how expensive that is for like one single little pan. But they look so beautiful. All the swatches I've seen are so pigmented and metallic. I just can imagine popping a little bit onto the center of the eye and you're done. Like, they have a few dark greens and then kind of like a greenish blue that I just like, I can't imagine them on like a smoky eye. I think it would be so beautiful and just so flattering for everyone. I definitely want to go ahead and grab at least one of these, probably only one because they are so expensive. Oh my god, if they were like $15, I'd go and grab two, but $20 per like pan. I'll like link how much is in a pan, but it is insane. It is just like, I'm like shocked after the Juvias Place palettes and how beautiful those metallics are, how expensive this one little pan from Dose of Colors is. But maybe it's just the most amazing formula I've ever seen, but I definitely will at least go grab one. So that is a buy for me. Ooh, the next one is the new L'Oreal release, where they released the scented eyeshadow and the scented blushes and also their chocolate lipsticks. Chocolate lipsticks, not that interested in. I don't like flavor in my lipsticks very much, especially super sweet stuff like chocolatey. But their eyeshadow palette, I saw Rach Love's try. I love Rach Love's, and the way she put it out, it just looks so beautiful on her, so I definitely am going to go and grab it, especially since it's a drugstore product, so it's drugstore pricing. So I'm definitely going to try that. I am like super excited to see what L'Oreal has been coming out with because I love their new bronzer. I just said before, it's been really quality stuff, so I'm really excited. And their scented blushes, which I believe are like peach scented or something like that. I'm not quite sure why that's necessary. I would go for just a great blush. I don't need the peach smell, but I guess because butter bronzer and all of that stuff and like Too Faced kind of did it, so I don't know. It's a new trend. It doesn't really matter to me, but their blushes look so buildable and so like melt into your skin-y, I guess. But it just looks so beautiful, and the colors are these like beautiful natural like peaches, and then there's one that's like more berry-y, but it looks so beautiful and like neutral, like not too pink, not too orange, which I've kind of been waiting for. So I am for sure hunting those things down and grabbing them because I want them so bad. I've been like on such a blush and concealer kick, so I will definitely be grabbing those. They also came out with a lash primer, like a Lash Paradise primer, and then two liquid eyeliners, I believe. And the lash primer I really want to try just because I have like such little, not right now, I have falsies on right now, but my natural eyelashes are so short and so straight. I'd be really interested to see how it works like with my roller lash and see like if it gets really too clumpy, so I will also be trying that. And okay, maybe the most exciting thing, L'Oreal just put out their like metallic rose gold eyeliner and liquid eyeliner, and it looks beautiful. I am like so into liners that are metallic, and once the Vlada Smashbox like line came out, I was like, why haven't people done this before? And then L'Oreal like swiped it up and I guess kind of stole the idea. Maybe not, maybe they had it before, but I am so for it. I am so for the drugstore price of this, so I will definitely be going to get those as well. Let me know if you guys want to see that in a video all by itself. I will absolutely do that. I would be so excited to do that, but just let me know in the comments below. Ooh, the next is the Ofra liquid eyeshadows. And you guys know how much I love my Glazed Donut highlighter. It just melts in the skin. But these are 3 colors of liquid eyeshadow, and I'm very interested in liquid eyeshadow. I think it would be really beautiful, kind of like as this really easy way to make a halo eye or a cut crease. And they do look really beautiful. I'm just curious on, I guess I'm hesitant on how the formula is. I had tried the Wet n Wild liquid eyeshadows before, and that was just a whole mess. They were getting patchy. When you layered them on top of each other, it would just crumble and like build on top, and it was just really, really gross. So I guess I'm just a little hesitant on trying out another liquid eyeshadow. But I definitely love Ofra. You guys know that I love their highlight, so maybe I just will go and run and get one, especially since the swatches looked really, really beautiful. So I think that might be a we'll get in the future type thing. So, okay, so Tarte just put out their new Aspen palette, which is a collab with the influencer Aspen. I had swatched it in stores, I saw it in Ulta, and I just really was not enthused by it, to be completely honest. I just feel like I've seen all those colors before, and Tarte's brown, it's all, an all brown palette, like all neutral again from Tarte. So I'm kind of just like, I've seen it before, I have those same browns, they're nothing like that's so different that I have to get it. So I'm definitely going to take a pass on that, just not very interesting. Looks nice, but definitely I have it. So the next is Juvia's Warrior palette, which just came out a few weeks ago, completely sold out. I actually could not buy it when I bought these for my video earlier in the week, but I have been so in love with the Juvia's place. Just quality and the formula of them. I've been playing with them all week long. They're on my eyes right here. They are so, so beautiful, and I definitely was interested in getting it. You know, I guess it's kind of a controversy that it's all brown because Juvia's Place has a bunch of different fun colors and they try and mix it up, and this is an all neutrals palette, so there was a little bit of like, I guess a frustration with that on Instagram and social media. I think it's beautiful, and especially for the size, like compared to my face, I think it's a great travel palette, especially just for neutrals. So I might get it. I might get it when it comes back in stock, but as for now, I feel like very satisfied with my array of browns in my collection. So I think it's a might buy, or might buy in the future. So this was released a few weeks ago. It is the Morphe blush palettes. They're bronzers and they're highlighters. Oh yeah, that's it. So I was really excited about this just because I've been really a fan of Morphe, at least their eyeshadows. Their brushes are really nice too, great quality for the price point. I was really excited for blush just because, again, I've been on such a blush kick. I don't know why. Do you ever like have like blush kicks or like concealer kicks, or like you just can't stop for a while on like one specific product? I've definitely been on like a blush and concealer kick, so that's been really, really what I've been into, so I was really excited about these. I ended up only getting the bronzer in Glitterati, which is the fair shade, and that has been beautiful. It blends into the skin so well and just melts, and it's also so, so nice to find like a pale skin bronzer, so that's been awesome, and I just love the quality. So I think I probably will go and buy a blush. Probably once Ulta has like a sale, you know, get that on discount. But yeah, so I might get that once it goes on sale, but other than that, I think the bronzer is a beautiful quality, which hopefully, you know, transfers into the blush palette quality and their formula. So I think I'll definitely be getting that. I think it's in the buy section. Ooh, so Burt's Bees. I saw this the other day. I think it was on Ulta, maybe not, but they are putting out concealers. I have heard a little bit about their foundations being kind of iffy, but I am really interested to see if they kind of stepped up their game for this. I really love Burt's Bees. I mean, I love their... I don't know if that's saying I love Burt's Bees, but I love their chapstick. I mean, like, the tried and true chapstick is great. Like, I think I carry that everywhere, and if it's not with me, I'd, like, start to freak out. But I love their chapstick. But depending on what I see online and how, you know, the reviews are going with their concealer, I might get it, I might not. It's just very interesting to me. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just interested to see what they're doing. So if they do have it in store when I'm there, like a drugstore or something, I probably will pick it up just because Burt's Bees is pretty affordable. But I think if I see it, I'll grab it. Oh my goodness. I pressed record and it didn't record. Oh yeah, so the Hourglass setting powder, oh, I tried to get this in store and it was completely sold out, and that is something I will absolutely buy. I literally almost did. I was so upset when they didn't have it in store, but I will definitely be buying that. I also saw that Pure, the company Pure, has put out a setting powder recently, and it's been getting good reviews. I think there's only 3 on Ulta.com or something, but so far 5 stars. So I definitely am interested in maybe just swatching and seeing how it feels. But I might look into getting that. I love setting powders. You know, my favorite is the RCMA No Color Powder, which I've been using forever. It's my tried and true. Even though the packaging is literally the worst packaging for any setting powder ever. Like, I just put it in a different container. I don't get it. It's like in like a shake, like, seasoning thing. Like, you shake it out. Like, it's so strange, but that's my tried and true, and I'm definitely interested in trying other ones, so those are definitely on my list. Milk Kush mascara. This I was so interested in. It like blew my mind that they did something like this. I just like couldn't believe it. And I saw it in store the other day, and it comes in the most massive, heavy packaging ever. Like, the outside is like metal, and it is like this thick, and it's just so bulky. So that I was not very excited about, but so far I've been hearing really good reviews about it, and it's so interesting that I'd love to like support Milk in, like, you know, showing them that like they can do fun things, because I love the idea. But so far, depending on how the reviews keep going, I probably will get it just because I'm like so interested in it, but it's definitely not made for travel. It is very bulky. Oh, the Wet n Wild Flight of Fancy collection. This I'm really interested in. I ended up getting one of their little blushes, and versus on highlight, it is a very, very, very glowy blush. But it is perfect for summer and like a no makeup look, and just looking so dewy and glowy. It is so beautiful, and it just sits and melts into the skin so well. I definitely want to get another one. I have like the bright pink one, so I might want to try the peachy one. But I'm really excited about that, and I've heard their lip glosses from that collection are also awesome. I didn't end up getting it when I got the blush. I think I was like kind of scared about it. I don't know why. Wet n Wild's been killing it recently. And I also didn't get their lip scrub when I was in stores. I don't know, I'll make my lip scrub, you know? I just do a little bit of sugar, a little bit of olive oil, and maybe some honey or something, and that seems to work just fine for me. And I don't really like fake fruity flavors. So pass on that, even though it's very, very cheap and apparently very, very good. But the one thing I was really excited about is their new little eyeshadow palettes. This I thought was a great idea. Apparently they upped their formula, and they upped their palette colors and everything. And I saw Rach Love try out one of them, which is like a bunch of neutral browns and then a pop of like a teal color, which I think is just such a great idea for like travel, and like if you're gonna have a night out, you get a little bit of color, and then you also have all your neutrals and your like everyday colors, which is so great. And they're so small too, which is so nice for travel. Like, and you don't have to be worried about anything breaking. You can just go get another one when you're done. But like, I think that's such a great idea, and I'm so happy that they upped their formula. I just like, I don't know, I definitely want to go and get one. Like I'm really interested, and I'd love to have something very, very small for travel. Sorry guys, my camera turned off once again and I had to charge it, and then I did a little walk around and now I'm back. So let's continue. Oh, so this was something I was really excited about seeing. So Milk Cosmetics, which I've never tried before, they have those cool little stacks online of like multiple eyeshadows. Beautiful, like absolutely beautiful little palettes and curated like beautifully. They're coming out with, I think, their first ever palette. It's called the Gemini palette, and they've been teasing it for weeks and weeks online. It was like, it's more of a like a greeny, yellowy palette, but seeing that it was green at first, I was not very excited, but after playing with the Juvias Place palettes and kind of playing around more with color, you know what, honestly, my mind has been changed about color actually. Like, I feel like I might actually get it now just because I do have kind of hazily greeny eyes depending on the day. So maybe green is definitely the way to go for my eye color. I feel like I should try green at least. So I might actually get it just because like matte greens, I feel like I haven't seen very much. So that probably honestly is a buy for me. The last thing I want to talk about is all of the new NARS stuff that's coming out right now. I believe they have a few new lipsticks that are more of like, not a lip gloss, but it's more sheer, so it's very moisturizing. And also they have a loose highlighter powder which is coming out, which sounds really cool. NARS is one of those things that's pretty expensive, and I definitely want to swatch it before getting it, but that is kind of a maybe for me. And also another thing that's coming out recently is the Farsali Jelly Beam highlighters in different colors, and I know that they're doing one in a deeper skin tone highlighter color and one that's in a fairer skin tone color, and I am so excited about that because the original was just a little bit too dark for me, so I'm really excited to have and like play with such an interesting formula for an highlighter. So I will absolutely be buying that highlighter once it comes out. Alright guys, well that sums up the buy or buy, my first one ever. There's a long list of stuff coming out. I'm sure I missed a few, but I will be sure to add that to my next buy or buy, which will probably come out in another week or so. Whenever there's more stuff coming out, there's always stuff coming out, but you know. But anyways, I had so much fun talking about all of these new things that are coming out. I can't wait to try them all. I am literally like so excited for all of them. But I hope you like this video. Again, my name is Ali Marshall. I am so glad that you're here. Make sure to like and subscribe right down here before you go. And thank you so much for watching this video. Bye guys. And we done.